All right. That's my little law school lecture. All right. So, who's on the iPhone?
Joseph Chisholm.
Say that again, sir.
Joseph Chisholm.
Chisholm? You might be in the wrong courtroom.
I am.
Spell your last name.
CHISOLM.
Say that again.
CHISOLM. It said Judge Robbins.
Yeah, you're in the wrong courtroom.
He's next door. He's right next to us.
He's 435, I think. You got to zoom into 435.
435.
Yeah, you zoomed into 434.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Well, let me pass on Mr. Lowe quickly.
If I might interrupt, Judge, Mr. Joe Lewis, would you be kind enough to put on a shirt rather than just your?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, remember.
You know, I won't say that. I didn't say that.
I said it.
I'm not going to say
That's what it is.
I'm gonna wait till I get an offer on your case, Mr. Lowe. I'm not gonna be so super hard on you, sir. It's not as bad as I thought, but it's going in the wrong direction. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'd rather see you. Are you in school, sir? Did you complete high school?
Yes, sir.
And what high school did you go to?
Henry Ford High School.
That's the same high school my wife went to. So, and what are you doing with yourself now?
I'm actually looking for a job.
Well, why don't you get this stuff cleared up and then come back and see me?
Yes, sir.
But that felony case has got to be, you gotta beat that. Or 22, aren't you?
I'll be 22 on the 27th.
Of this month?
Yes.
Well, if I don't see you on the 27th, happy birthday to you too.
Thank you, sir.
I'll be 49 on October 2nd. They what now? So my court officer says when you get that felony cleared up, then you need to, they can look for people for security at Ford Field. I also have a contact at the Wayne County Sheriff's Office that they're giving out, they're starving for people, starting at $46,000 a year. And I know some of the older guys are looking like, hey, you can make up to $65,000, the undersheriff told me, because that's how much overtime they're handing out. And you get the Cadillac of benefits and everything. But you gotta get over that one case there. And hopefully you can do that. So let's go on to, while I wait on the city attorney to get you an offer on these cases, let's go to Mr. Lyman.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. This is the City of Detroit versus Alphonso Lewis Lyman, case number SP 1198202, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1198209-1. Can you put your appearance on the record, please, Mr. Wazik?
Yes, Judge. I'm Daniel Wazak. My bar number is P35225 for Mr. Lyman.
And just so everybody know, Mr. Wazik is here serving as your lawyer, and we are happy to have him because he is one of the veterans And I would say one of the best, but I mean one of the best. And so, Mr. Wozek, there's an offer in the file for your client to plead to a failure to display a valid driver's license. The only thing I would like to know is does Mr. Wozek, does Mr. Lyman have a valid driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Run his license, please. The other thing I would like to know, and this is just yes or no, do you have proof of registration and insurance?
Yes.
Very good. Now we'll figure out how you can get that to us.
Okay, let me.
I'm gonna check the license myself. If you can email me the insurance and the registration, that would help. I can put that in the chat.
Okay, that's the license.
No, I'm not worried about that one, sir. I want the one, I'm getting it from the Secretary of State. That might not be where the plastic is printed on.
That's my registration.
Can you see that, Mr. Wozek? I see that for a 2008 Chevy.
I have to change my view screen, Judge, just a moment.
2008 Chevy. The light, push it a little closer. 5.7. And we don't have an original ticket here either, though we do. And they didn't put the vehicle number on here, but 2008 Chevy here. And what date is that? Do that one more time. It expires next year, so that's. All right, now about the insurance, sir.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Lyman, can you hold up the insurance?
The insurance is on my phone. I can email it to you.
Do that, please. And that license is worth the plastic is printed on, Mr. Lyman.
Hey, if I was gonna pump fake, it wouldn't be today.
I hear that. I hear that. All right.
Oh no.
Let's see. You know, this is still a court of law. We try to make it fun and kid around a little bit, but proof is that we need evidence. So the best evidence I can find is getting straight to the Secretary of State, and if they say it's good, it's good.
It's good.
All right. So with that, let's get that last little bit of information from you, and I dial courtroom CR434.
Oh, yeah, you want me to check here?
No, I'm gonna give it to him now.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna put that in the chat. It did seem like it came quick. CTRM434 at 36district.court.org. If you look at the chat, you'll see the address. You see the chat, sir?
Yes, I did.
Push that chat button and you'll see the courtroom email address.
Oh, I got the courtroom email address.
All right, we'll wait on that document to come and
Wait. Can you send it to me again?
Yep.
No pen.
Okay.
Pardon me, I'm trying to get a pen out my bag.
Take your time, sir.
No, sir. I'm at work actually.
Okay. You're
I'm
trying to get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this done before I have to go in here. I got everything for the damn thing.
All right. Run Mr. James Liddell's driver's license as well. Well, let me see here.
Your Honor, I'm gonna grab an ink pen right quick
All right.
so I can send you that my proof of insurance.
Very well.
It's in my bag.
Look here. Look here. I'm gonna do this.
Hey, Miss Janet.
Mr. Lyman. Mr. Lyman.
Yeah.
Mr. Lyman. Look here. Let's do this. I'm gonna dismiss. All right. Based on valid documentation. I trust that you have the insurance. You show me proof of registration, and you show me a valid driver's license. I'm gonna dismiss for provided valid documentation. All right?
Okay.
I don't think you owe any
Nope.
warrant fees or any other fees, so you should be good. All right?
All right. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day, sir.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Mr. Lyman, you can disconnect from the call. You're all done. Okay.
All right.
All right, Mr. Liddell, are you there?
Sir.
All right, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus James Lee Liddell, case number SP 1182423. I wish I can do the same for you, sir, but your driver's license is not valid.
I've been into this, sir. I was involved in a bus accident and like a bad one, and it's been hard for me to do things. And the reason why I caught that ticket is because I was trying to go get my pills out of CVS, and that's how that happened. But my license, this is the only ticket I had right here, so I'm just trying to get it over with.
Well, I hope you're all right. I see that big apparatus on your hand. That didn't look good.
No, I got an operation tomorrow to get pins taken out my hand, and I got an operation on the 24th to get a disc replacement in my neck.
Man, that's a serious accident. I wish you the best of luck.
Appreciate it.
Let's go back here. I don't have an offer. The standard offer for this offense would be to plead to a failure to display a valid driver's license. That is going to trigger an automatic 30-day suspension upon plea, and I'm going to fine you $240. What I can do is you can take that offer, or I can set your client a trial date, Mr. Wozak, and deal with it on that day. He only has one offense, it's pending. I don't see why this should hold his license up.
Your Honor, I don't either, and this is the first I've heard that a fail to display will result in a suspension.
Yes, failure to display, 30-day suspension.
I was unaware of that, Judge. I think given these circumstances, we should set a trial date. Mr. Liddell, that means that you would come back one more time after your surgery to see if we can do anything about keeping your license going.
Okay, it's after my neck surgery, right? Or after my hand surgery?
And whatever, when do you plan on getting out the hospital? It won't be, I got November 8th. I can put it back into January sometime if you need to. You're not gonna do any you're not gonna do any worse than you'll do today, that's for sure.
November 8th sounds perfect, sir. Well, anything close. I just didn't want. I knew I had court on the 24th, and then my surgery was on the 24th, and I didn't want that to bump head. So even after my surgery,
Have any, this shouldn't be holding your license up. It says not valid, and I'll agree, I'm not the best at reading these things because they've changed them up since I have. I'm gonna give it to my city attorney, he's pretty good at reading those. But anyway, I'm gonna set you a trial date for November the 8th, 2021 at 9 a.m. Just zoom back in on that date. If you want to wait a second, he's going to look over this driving record. I believe you can, if you can, it would probably behoove of you to go in there and get yourself a next day appointment at the Secretary of State. If you can't get a driver's license, you come back in and you show that officer, he may be willing to cut you a break.
well, sir, I'm going through a little process with a lawsuit, so it's hard for me to move in and out. So probably it's just the 240. If I could like pay that next month or something like that.
Just come back on the 8th. Just come back on the 8th. We'll deal with it then, all right?
Yes, sir.
Zoom back in at 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Here's, you should be able to get a license, huh?
He might just owe me a statement fees too.
Yeah, I checked with the Secretary of State, and you may just owe some reinstatement fees. You don't owe anything down here at the city of Detroit, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, I made sure of that. So I know I gotta do the reinstatement fees at Secretary of State. I know about that.
East Point. Well, yeah, all right, sir, I'll see you back on the 8th.
All right, yes, sir.
At 9 a.m. Have a good luck on your surgery.
Okay, thank you.
All right, here's Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe has a careless driving and something about withdrawing too much marijuana.
So I can hang up or?
Yeah, you can hang up, sir.
All right.
Marijuana state charge.
But you know, anyway, I would want to do that.
Careless driving was, that's a 2019 matter that was in default. Let's call the case. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Devontae Lowe. Case numbers U39060617. You have that ticket in there?
No, because it was in the fall.
No,
You took it? Yes.
that's loitering.
Lord.
And then let's call the case of SP 11840821. And let's call the case, I'm gonna decide this default for Mr. Lowe. 194599461. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Judge, I'm Daniel Wozak, P35225 for Mr. Lowe.
Which one do you need? The 19th? 2019.
What day?
9/3/2019. You have the marijuana ticket?
Yeah, there are tickets here.
I don't see any allegations on what the careless driver was all about. You have a Johnson?
I'm not sure, I don't have my computer, but since it was defaulted, nothing, I think they probably got rid of the file anyway. Since he defaulted.
I don't think they got rid of the ticket, did they?
Not in his file.
That's not in the file because it wasn't up to date. I imagine it's somewhere in there. All right, so go ahead, Mr. Wazek.
Your Honor, if the 2019 careless driving ticket does not actually say what the behavior was, I would move to dismiss the ticket for due process reasons. Mr. Love would not know if he's supposed to defend running a stop sign, right turn on red. There's just no way of knowing what he did that was careless.
That's why I say he's good. But I'm not going to go there right now, Mr. Wazak. And I'm not saying I won't. And the reason why is because I'm going to give them an opportunity to get this ticket and to see if they have it.
Oh, I thought you were holding it. I'm sorry, Judge.
No, what I was looking at was an ROA. And we already had that discussion about ROAs.
I agree.
So I'll set aside the default for Mr. Lowe. And that means we'll have 3 matters that need to be adjudicated. And I can always give Mr. Lowe,
That's the state matter anyway.
the careless driver, a trial as it relates to these tickets. Something like that might be the best way to.
Will be, that's the only thing you can find.
All right, what I'll do is this. Let me see. I don't have a ticket on the, well, I do have something on marijuana. Looks like, no, this is the concealed weapon. So see, here's the problem again. Here's the problem. So I have a ticket here that says smoking marijuana within the passenger area of a vehicle on a public way. Here's the prime example why I don't like operating off ROAs. And I'm not going to operate off ROAs. This is the actual ticket here. And it's smoking marijuana within the passenger area of a vehicle on a public roadway. I'm not going to ask Mr. Lowe, what's he smoking marijuana right now? But on the ROA, and that's 333.297954, paren 4, paren G.
Would you repeat that, please, Judge? MCL 333.
333.297954, paren 4, paren small letter G.
Thank you.
And I'll say this, the last time this sort of issue came up, the state prosecutor, we got her in here, and when she went to look up the code was not an actual code. And it seemed like somebody downstairs put in the best thing that they saw that related to what it wrote on the ticket. And on the ROA, it has possess, cultivate, deliver more than twice the legal limit. It has that same pack number, except for, no, it has a different pack number. It has 333.279654 on the ROA. So the ROA is wrong. I like Mr. Lowe. He's just as quiet as a church mouse. He's letting the lawyer do his job.
Well, and Judge, it appears that that correct section number would be 333.27954.
Okay, well, I'm not here to give them the correct section number.
No,
But I
but
can-
I was going to point your attention to it because it appears that he does not qualify even under subsection G. Oh, wait a minute. Or smoking marijuana within the passenger area of a vehicle upon a highway. Yes, it is there.
So it's right?
Yes, there is a prohibition smoking marijuana within the passenger area of a vehicle upon a public way. So they'd have to prove the smoking, the passenger area, and the public way at trial.
Yeah, I got that. All I want to make sure is I don't want to make sure the ticket is not fundamentally flawed on its face. I will give Mr. Lowe, of course, an opportunity to be heard at trial on this. What I'm going to do, I'll do this, is I'll give him an offer to the loitering ticket. That's at 19044 Nottingham. I'll let him plead to that. I'll take it under a 3-month delay. I'll dismiss the matter immediately upon $240 payment of the fine, and I'll dismiss the other two with the stipulation of probable cause.
Mr. Lowe, what the judge has just described for you, if you're willing to admit that you were loitering at the house that he described, he will permit that case to be dismissed after you pay the fine. And the other two matters would be dismissed also. Would you like to take advantage of that offer?
Yes,
Mr. Lowe,
sir.
okay.
You want to speak with the lawyer in the peek-out room?
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
You want to speak with the lawyer in the breakout room?
No, I heard him.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lowe?
Yes.
All right. All right. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Now, where is this, let's see, he's in the process of handling a felony case. And that is your next court date is next week. Mr. Lowe, do you have $240 today?
No, but in a couple days I will.
I need you to get that money in here in a couple days, and the reason why I tell you that is because I would like for these matters to be dismissed before you go in there on that examination for that felony case.
Yes.
All right. Sir, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Can you repeat that?
You understand that the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Yeah, and for the city offense, the maximum possible penalty is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines. You understand that?
Yes.
You understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Can you repeat that?
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Saved in the record. What you mean, like?
Has anybody offered you any other deal other than what I just told you?
No, sir.
All right. Sir, I'm going to draw your attention way back to July the 25th, 2017 at around 2:20 p.m., sir. Were you in the area of 11044 Nottingham Street?
Nottingham.
11044 Nottingham.
I don't know. Probably was, Your Honor. I don't know.
Your Honor, given you failed to recollect, perhaps you would entertain a no contest plea. It is a 2017 case, apparently.
There we go. No, just good lawyering all day long. Knows what to say. Because you were just about to lose the deal, sir. I was going to set a trial date for you. All right. I'm gonna allow you to plead based on the representation of your lawyer to plead no contest to this. Let's say, Mr. Wozniak, for the purposes of this plea, does your client stipulate to the as a factual basis, to stipulate to the face of the ticket as a factual basis?
Yes, Judge, we stipulate.
All right. And so I'm going to find him. I'm going to find a no contest that he was at 11. He's not contesting that he was at 11044 Nottingham. For the basis of the sentencing, sir, that no contest plea is going to be entered in like a guilty plea, or you'll get all the ramifications of a guilty plea. In this case, I told you I would fine you $240, and I will dismiss that immediately upon payment. So, as for the other matters, do you stipulate the probable cause, counselor?
Yes, Judge, we do.
All right. I'm going to dismiss the other two matters with that stipulation. And I am going to find out, when are you going to have this money?
Mr. Lowe, can you get that paid before your court date next week?
Yes. And can you tell me how much is it exact?
It's going to be $240.
Yes, sir.
Write this case number down.
One moment. I have to find a pen. No. One moment, sir.
And look it up, listen. When you look it up, it's the U ticket I want you to pay.
Can you repeat that?
It's going to be the U ticket. You only got one U ticket. It's going to be the U ticket I want you to pay.
Okay.
All right. So with that, I'm going to have you back for a review. I want you to come back next week, September 22nd, 2021 at 8:25 a.m.
Yes.
Come back next week on Wednesday morning, and make sure you have it paid by then so I can close it out.
Yes, sir.
All right. If you don't have anything further, I'll see you next week at 8:25 on September 22nd. No, strike that. You have to pay that. You have to pay that by tomorrow. You got to pay that by tomorrow, or by the 24th, by Friday.
Yes, sir.
Can you do that?
Yes.
All right. Zoom back in at 8:25 on Friday morning, September 24th. And I'm going to see whether you paid that or not so we can close that out.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further, sir. Have a great day.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Joe Lewis.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Joseph Lewis. Let me find out, what are we doing?
Well, on 6/29, Your Honor, you gave me a deal to pay off my tickets by September the 27th. It was $720. And you told me once I paid it, I can come back at any time and show you that I gave you proof that I paid the tickets. So I paid them this morning.
I gotta take this one for that one. Yeah, but we still have this this drunk driving.
Well, I'm doing the probation for that, Your Honor.
Are you?
And I'm doing community service for the probation fees.
All right, I have one case that it appears that you got that paid in full. I see two other cases that were in default. I probably told you I would give you some relief on those.
Yes, sir, you did.
Disorderly conduct, it appears
Those were, the disorderly conduct was one of the ones I paid today.
that's been paid.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's go to the, all right, so let's go to the you ready?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
No, you can finish typing that in if you need to. I don't want you to stop. You have to go
I'm
back.
good.
All right, let's go to SX 207 86482.
Okay.
Go to the pay screen on that. Let's waive the late fees. Let's waive. That's all the late fees that we have.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, statement.
Let's waive the reinstatement fee too. I got you from 228 down to 145 on that one. Let's go to let's go to SX 207 86483.
Yes, sir.
Let's do that again. That's 288. Now you're down to 195 on that one.
Okay.
You still need a permit.
Let's go to case number 15-40606.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. 15-4060641.
Somebody in the building last night?
Okay.
Somebody doesn't live here?
That's at 2.
Yes, sir.
Two late fees.
And reinstatement as well.
All right, yeah. 204. I got you down to $85 on that.
Okay, Your Honor. 85. Let me write that down. 85.
Well, you'll see it on the computer. You'll see it all when you look up your name, or you know how to do that.
Well, she gave me a printout this morning at 36th District of all the tickets I had left. So I have the numbers. I have the numbers. That's it. Yeah.
Let's go to 15-4060642.
Okay.
Let's do the same. That's at 324.
Yes, sir.
That's down to 185.
Okay.
That's the best I can do for you, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, Your Honor. That helps
Where
a
are we
lot.
at? Are we putting time to pay into there? Are you're doing community service for the drunk driving?
Yes, sir.
All right. And when will you be back?
I go back on October 19th.
In front of me?
No, in front of Judge Bryan for the just a review for the probation and OWI.
How long will it take you to make these payments then? I want to put a date in here so it doesn't trigger to have you, you have to go back to each one of them and put the date in.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how much is the total, Your Honor. How much is, help me with how much that is total?
Yeah, let me tell you.
Total's gonna be, I can do that.
Oh. It's like 1682.
I'm not gonna include the.
Oh, that 1,000.
Yeah. Right now, I got $610. Now, if you want, add another $135 on there, which I'm not concerned about, but that's $745, you would be clear with everything except for that OWDI.
Okay. If that's
But
about
the 610 is all that I'm concerned about.
okay.
The other one's gonna be reinstatement fees and stuff. Did you follow that?
Yes, because I would like to get my license back, Your Honor, if I could.
All right, so pay that $745, put a date on that $745 so we can, how much time do you need?
Wow, it took me almost 3 months, Your Honor, to get to 720.
All right, how much time you need? I told you I'd work with you.
Okay, what is this, September, October, maybe December? Sometime in December.
December 20th, we're gonna set this up for another review,
Okay.
2021 at 8:25 a.m. I want you back.
Okay,
All right, and we'll
December.
revisit it.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Have a great day, sir.
All right.
Go on. How can we help you?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I have a discharge from probation. I sent it a while ago. I don't know what happened to it. The defendant passed away.
Oh, who was that?
Pardon?
Who was that?
The defendant is Kenneth Lucas.
Kenneth Lucas? We haven't seen him.
No, he's
I don't
passed
think
away.
we have. That name doesn't sound familiar.
He was on Judge Langston's docket.
Oh, that's.
He's a young man too, huh?
I gotta pull that file and just, you want me to need it, be put on the record?
You want to put it on the record?
Since it's made a decision.
All right. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Kenneth DeAndre Lucas, number SP 9126532. You want to put your parents on the record, Madam Lawyer?
Yes, Judge Daniel Wozak, P35225.
All right, and,
Jennifer O'Driscoll on behalf of the probation department.
okay, good afternoon, Mrs. O'Driscoll. So, Mr. Wozak, we have a release, a discharge from probation of Mr. Kenneth DeAndre Lucas, who unfortunately has passed away. I do have the Secretary of State record that says that Mr. Lucas is deceased. And I know you don't have any objection to discharging this.
That's correct, none at all.
All right, very well. There's nothing further. That matter will be discharged. I've signed up the motion.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Thank you. All right, Mr. Eric, what's your last name, sir?
Green, like the color.
All right. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm actually trying to make sure I'm in the right courtroom zone.
You should be, for this, is your middle name Dion?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Eric Dion Green, case number U60110821. Appearance for the record, please.
Daniel Wozak, P 35225 for Mr. Green.
Yeah, so
Huh?
Eric Dion Green. Also, no insurance.
Looks like the no insurance misdemeanor has been closed. Let's see.
It's on the docket.
729. We're gonna make this a one-stop shop for you, Mr. Green.
Okay.
All right, let's call case number 217-294-791. City of Detroit versus Eric Dion Green. The U ticket is disorderly conduct. So he's got a disorderly conduct here, Mr. Wozak. He's been watching you work and he's been smiling and approving of your work. He's got a defense attorney on this though. Yeah.
I got an attorney for that. Yeah, because I'm it's some crazy stuff happened. So
all right. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I can't hear it until we get to the point where we get to that.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, correct. Because this is a totally different ticket. 2 different cases.
I have so he's here today really for the
insurance.
He's really here for the day for the insurance. I have a dismissal in there. So based on that, it's a recommendation to dismiss the insurance matter.
I join in that recommendation, Judge.
I know you are. Told you he's good. I told you he's good.
I like
it. Dismiss. You don't owe any warrant fees or you don't owe any reinstatement fees, sir. So that matter is going to be dismissed. You're set for an arraignment. Do you stipulate the probable cause for that, counselor?
Yes, Judge.
You set for an arraignment on the 28th, 2021. I don't know if your attorney wants to just set a pretrial date in that matter or not.
And arraignment?
Yeah, for the U ticket, that's October 28th, 2021 at 1:30 p.m.
What is a U ticket?
That's the disorderly conduct.
Oh, okay. I got it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I got a notice in for the 20th of next month, if I wasn't mistaken.
Yeah, the 24th, the 28th of next month.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you was meaning this. I'm sorry.
All right. If it's just have your lawyer give us a call if you want to get another date on that, just to set it for a pretrial date.
Judge, we'll waive formal reading of the charges. I'll stand mute and ask for a pretrial date. That will obviate at least one court appearance, I hope.
You want to do that? Well, typically, I guess if he comes in on, it won't necessarily because on the 28th at 1:30, what I'll do is I'll just avail them of the offer right then if they want to set a trial date or something there. I guess it doesn't really matter,
No, I think that's a good day for a pretrial, Judge, if he's already got a date scheduled.
28th?
That's October, correct?
We can set it for a pretrial. We can set it for a pretrial, October 28th. Just come in at 8:30 a.m.
Come into the building?
No, on Zoom. Zoom in on 8:30.
Okay, the same courtroom, 434?
Yeah, and you got to let your lawyer know that it's gonna be at 8:30 instead of, at,
1:30.
instead of 1:30.
Okay, I got you, sir.
All right, we'll set that as a pre-trial. Thank you, Mr. Wiley.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you all. Y'all have a good one.
All right, Mr. Green, good luck to you. I'll see you back on the 28th
Okay, thank you, sir.
of next month of October. All right,
Okay.
have a good day.
You too.
This is Diane Odell.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
All right, how can we help you, ma'am?
Okay. I joined in today because I had a court date with you the other day on the 17th. I mean, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was the 17th. But I emailed you as well. I did not remember the time I was supposed to join on, but I had a doctor's appointment. I'm 9 months. I had a doctor's appointment that morning, and I did join as soon as I got out, because I really did not remember the time that it was scheduled, but I was not let in. And then I also joined later on in the afternoon and was in the waiting room for a couple hours. And that's when your email was put in the chat, and I emailed you. And I just wanted to know, what can I do about those tickets?
Hold on a second.
I don't remember her name.
I think we gave you another day.
Yeah, we gave her a date. See right here, this is it right here.
Yeah. How's the doctor's appointments been going, Ms. Odell?
Well, they're fine now. At first, I had ultrasound appointments. I get them frequently due to them telling me that my baby measures small, but she's fine.
Good enough. All right, so we have here the schedule. Well, that's for a show cause back in December 23rd, 2021. Let's see. Show cause 12/15. So when do you expect to have this baby?
My due date is October 25th.
All right. Okay, let's call the cases. I need to turn all these off.
Oh, I can. I'll just do it by the summer.
You don't want to do it by the ROA?
Okay, y'all, yeah, that'd be better. Okay, thanks.
The city of Detroit versus Lyman, Odell, Kirkland. Case numbers SP 1167228, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1167231, SX 3875771, counts 1 and counts 2. And 207154671. There are 4 civil infractions, Counselor, with the 2 of them were had this year, 3 of them were had this year, and the other one was had during the pandemic. And make a motion.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wazak, P35225 for the defendant, and I would make a motion at this time to set aside defaults based upon the pandemic and its ensuing consequences.
Very well. I'm going to grant that motion to set aside the default, so Ms. Odell, you can be heard on those matters. I am going to, I'm going to wait to put these matters off until you're ready to come back into court. I would say, are you looking to drive now?
Yes, I want my license reinstated.
All right. Well, let's do this then. Yeah. I already know what the city attorney is gonna want to say about these matters. They were situations where you have one leaving the scene of a property accident. That's a state case. Failure to stop at a stop sign, that's a city case. Drove while license suspended. Drove while operator's license not on person, that's a state case. No proof of insurance, that's another state case. Careless driving, that's a city case. That's the one I set the default aside. I'll set the no insurance default aside. I will set what is this? No valid registration certificate.
I have my registration. I've always had my registration, and I think I mentioned that the last court date. I don't know why he gave me a ticket for no registration.
What's the problem with what that is, ma'am? And we're not even at the point of really discussing that right now. But what I learned here recently is that if you don't have insurance, then the Secretary of State automatically takes your registration away. And you know something, I have a problem with that too, because do they refund your money?
No.
You see what I'm saying? They should. If they're going to take away your registration automatically, then they should refund your money.
Yeah, and my registration has been good. I thought it was if you used fake insurance or something like that, but I've never used fake insurance either.
No, now if you don't have any insurance on record, then they're taking up they're going in and they're taking your registration away. And I would think that would be I'm sure that would be contested at some point. So moving forward, how do you propose to move forward, Mr. Wazek? We have Ms. Odell Kirkland here that's expecting, is going to give birth probably, October is the day. It could happen on my birthday, October 2nd. It could happen any time now. We have these tickets. She wants to get a license, and I want her to get a license, but how do you propose we move forward?
Just the earliest court date that the court has available, Judge, is the best I think we can do, because there's quite a number of tickets there.
Well, I think that we can make an offer today.
Oh. Do we have city and state available?
Well, see, that's what I say. The problem, and that is the problem. The problem with the offer is the city attorney is going to want her to take a defensive driving course based on the careless driving and based on the property damage accident. So I know that.
And my understanding, judges, both of those offenses would carry points. Careless driving is 3. Leaving the scene, I'm not exactly sure, but that might put her over the point limit to get a license.
Well, that's why he wants her to take the driving course And based on that, let's see what leaving the scene of a property damage is 2. Are you sure? I thought that was 4.
You might be right. I can check it.
I have it pulled up here. Let's see.
$16.30. Oh, that's 6 points, Judge.
Yeah. So that's already 9 points. So that's why we're offering the class too, so that she can potentially avert those points. So what happens in here when we see these driving incidents like this, the offer is to take the misdemeanor, take the Michigan defensive driving course, and you take that course. You send me the certificate. You already have my email address. You'll get a certificate upon completion of that course. And then you have to be prepared to come into court and tell us what you learned. The better, the more substantive information you bring. This is not just some periodic stuff about don't speed, is not safe. I'm talking about substance of what's in that course. Give us something that you think that you've learned, and give us something that the people would probably not know that was in that course about driving. Is a lot of information. What I can do is I can give you 30 days to take that course, and keep in mind, I understand that you're expecting right now, and you're very close. But I can, if you finish that course tomorrow, or I won't be here next week, but the week after that, you can send me that, and you can zoom in. You can come in with a wealth of information, and you could try to convince the city attorney to give you something outside of those points.
Okay. Could you re-put it in the chat for me, please?
Certainly. All right, I put it in the chat. It's www.michigandefensivedriving.com, and I asked please select the Detroit defensive driving option. You'll see an option that says Detroit defensive driving. And I'm going to set this out 30 days for October 20th. And what we'll do is we'll make sure that we make note that you are expecting and we'll keep that in mind. So put in the computer to set aside those defaults. And if I don't see you back on within the next couple of weeks, I will see you back on October 20th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. And if you send me that stuff, unless you say that, hey, Judge, I had the baby and I couldn't get the class done or something like that, I'll give you some more time. But if you can get it done sooner rather than later, then we can get you back in. Before then, we'll pull your file, and then we will hear what you have to say about what you learned. And I can't stress anymore, the more information you bring about what you learned, the better the deal will get. And then we'll pull your file, and we can get you squared away before you had a baby.
Okay, thank you.
All right, did you get the information?
Yes, I just saved it. Well, I just copied the URL, and I'm gonna put it in my notes.
That's fine. Now take notes on that class, all right?
Okay.
All right, and,
I will.
and be ready to present it when you come to court.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And next time, Miss Odell, give me something more than the string tie.
Okay. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I just haven't been feeling so good.
I got you. So we'll keep in mind. Just keep in touch with us and let us know what's going on. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Good luck to you. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Have a good day.
You as well. That appears that's going to do it. Isaac?
Well, that's good, Judge. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you. And I had Ms. Perkins Moore this morning. I had the dream team, but it's just in two different parts today. And I appreciate that. I just like the lawyers that come in and just are not afraid to speak up and make the motions, and I just like that.
Well, I'm glad to help out whenever I can, Judge. Thank you.
All right, we're glad to have you. If there's something further, you're free to leave.
All right, you all stay safe. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.